Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is another video on Pandas hands-on where we'll be learning Pandas by solving Leetcode problems. So let's get to it. Today's problem is about rank scores. So what it says is we would be given a data frame that would consist of just two columns, ID and score. ID would be of type integer and score would be decimal. In terms of Pandas, these would be like ints and floats. And so what we need to do here is we need to write a solution to find rank of the scores. So how do we decide the ranking? So it has been given, some rules have been given here. So the first thing is the rank should be from highest to lowest. So the highest score would get the highest rank of 1 and then the lowest score would get the lowest number. So if there is a tie between two scores, both should have the same ranking, and after a tie the next ranking number should be the next consecutive integer value. So what does it mean is, if you look at this example, so this is a score table with some IDs and scores, and the output, expected output is scores should be sorted in a descending order. I think there is one line here, return the result table ordered by score in descending order. So score should be ordered in descending order and the rank would be in this way. So the same scores here, 4 and 4, would get the same rank. In this case it's 1. 3.85 is the next integer after it, so 2, and then 3.65 gets 3 and 3, and 3.50 gets 4. So this is essentially what it is. We'd be given a data frame as I already mentioned, and we need to return a data frame. But in this case we need to return only the score and a new column called rank. We need to drop, or we need to omit this ID column somehow. So let's see how we can do it. I created a Jupyter notebook, so I'll just switch over to it. Okay, so it's a blank canvas and we'll now fill it up. So first, as we've been doing in other video, so we would import pandas as PD, and I need to go back to Leetcode to copy the data. So I'll just do it. So here, if I scroll up a bit, I would see pandas schema. So I click on it, it should open here, and I'll copy this one and move over to Jupyter notebook to show you guys the rest of it. So I'll load this scores data frame and let's see how it looks like. Should be the one given in the problem statement. So what we need to do first, we need to sort this data frame by score in descending order. So let's see how we can do it. So scores is the data frame name. We have a pandas method called sort values. So we'll use that and let's see what's inside it. We can provide a by argument, which is essentially the name of the column or the list of columns, then an axis, then descending, whether ascending, whether it's true or false. So in our case we need to do it in a descending way, so ascending would be false, and we'll cover the next ones in other problems that we would solve. So for now we would use by, and the column that we are interested in is score, and the other argument would be ascending, which by default is true, so we need to set it as false to get our result, at least order the score values. So let me just hit enter. As you can see, our score column has been sorted in descending order, so 4, 4, 3.85, 3.65, 3.65 and 3.5. So in addition to the score column, we also need to calculate another column which is called rank. So how do we do it? So before I do anything, I'll just save this entire data frame in a new uh, data frame, and I'll call it sorted scores. So I'll just save it here, and if I can quickly type it in and show you guys sorted score, it's the same thing. So now whatever I'll do on sorted scores. So we need a new column, and before doing that, I'll just show you guys how we calculate the ranks. So the pandas data frame also provide a method called rank. So if I just click on it, you would see it's an axis. We can provide the axis value, which you're not interested here. We need the method. So the method should be, in our case, dense. I'll explain in a bit. And the other things would come into picture whenever we solve further problems. So for this one, we are just interested in method. And another one, I'll just let you know in momentarily. So for us, the method would be dense. So dense ranking means we need to rank on the basis of scores, and for each of the equal scores we would get a rank. So if I do it this way, we would only get the rank column, or the score, just the score, because what it is trying to do is it's trying to calculate some rank value, but it is unable to do so because it needs a column also. So what we need to do is, instead of uh, calculating the rank on the entire data frame, we need to calculate the rank on the score column. So if I do it now, I should get a series. This is a one-dimensional data frame, also known as series. So here we get the rank of each column. So if you could see here, the first ID is 2. This is the ID which is inherently calculated by Pandas, and for this particular ID we get a rank of 4. So fortunately for this is the rank and score are same. Now if I progress down, 4 4, then 3.85 gets a different rank of 3. 3.65 and 3.65 gets a different rank of 2 2, and 3.5 is 1. So I think you might have noticed that our rank is in a different order than our expected result. So it is now ranking from the highest, or the first rank comes from the below of this score. So we have to reverse it somehow, and you might already have guessed it. There is another property, or argument rather, which is the same as the sort values method. It is ascending. So ascending is by default set to true, which is why you see this. It is calculating the rank based on the ascending values of the score. So ascending is smaller to greater. So 3.5 gets a rank of 1, 4.0 gets a rank of 4. Now if I just reverse it, I should be able to calculate the rank as we are expecting to. So if ascending is false, our rank now gives us the correct values. 4 and 4 gets a rank of 1, 3.85, 2, and so on and so forth. So, but this is a single or a one-dimensional data frame called series. We need to add this somehow to our existing data frame, in this case the sorted scores. So how do you add a new column? Pretty easy. You just add the column name, which in our case would be rank, and add this entire series to it. So this would essentially just cut and paste it here. So if I do it in this way and I show you the new value of sorted scores, you should be able to understand it. So you see the entire rank series is just added here to the original sorted scores. For us, we need to return only score and rank, and I think you already have done or seen the first video that I did in this series. So the way you select particular column is by passing a list of column names like so. So we need score and we need rank. If I just do an enter, we get our desired data frame. So there are essentially 3 steps. First, you sort the value column, which is score in this case, in a descending order. Then you calculate the rank using the rank method and pass in the dens as the method's name, and it should also be in a descending order because we wanted that. The question asks us specifically for that, and then we send the desired columns or the expected columns that the question has asked us. So if I now want to go back to Python and just copy these lines and paste it, I'll just show you. So first we need to go to code. This is our first step, sorting the score values. The second would be, I'm just copying it from our screen, is here. We are calculating the rank, and the third step would be to return the score and rank column. So let's write return and then this. Let's see if we are able to run the test case. So let's do it, and it should be accepted. So if you see, this is our output and this is our expected output, which is exactly the same. You can now submit. I already have done so. As you can see from this particular line, it should be submitted. Yep, it is. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll put in the description a link to the rank method in the Pandas. Do read it, and yeah, try to apply these things into your daily coding exercises, whatever you do for your organization or for yourself. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment your feedback, constructive criticism is always welcome. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Happy coding.